Hi guys, so I was looking through my liquid lipstick collection the other day, and as you guys know, I've been doing a lot of first impressions on a lot of different liquid lipsticks, and I've been testing them out because they're all the rage. Everyone's coming out with them. My camera's totally crooked right now. Sorry about that. That's weird. I'm not using my usual camera. I'm going back to my old one, but I'm using my new light, so I'm hoping it looks okay. I need it for the next video I'm gonna do with a little flippy thing, so maybe this is how I'll do makeup tutorials in the future on my less nice camera, but then I can see if I'm at least in shot because that's important. Anyways, ignoring that, I found this liquid lipstick that I don't even know if I put this in a haul, but I bought this when I was on winter break. And I got it on sale at the Christmas tree shops, and I've seen a few videos about these, but no one's been talking about them lately, and they're still relatively new, so I wanted to test out a new one today for you guys because I was like, hey, I've never used this. That's so weird. Let's do a first impressions video while I can. So this is the Maybelline Vivid Matte Liquid by Color Sensational. So a matte liquid lipstick by Maybelline. These were really inexpensive, and this is in the shade Berry Boost. They had a lot of nudes in this collection, a lot of reds. They had everything you could ever want. The L'Oreal Infallible ones that kind of look like this but had the curvy packaging came out around the same time, and I feel like more people paid attention to those and really liked those, but I never really heard how people like these, so I'm gonna try it out right now. Do I have chapstick on? Yeah, I have like a base amount of chapstick on, which is what I usually do, so I'll try this on for you guys and tell you my first thoughts, and then I'll check up with you throughout the day to see how it wears. So the packaging is really cool, it's cubey, it's shiny, ooh, let's see what it's like on the inside. So it's a rather long doe foot applicator. It smells very good. Has kind of like a vanilla but also berry smell going on. It's very unique. Like a lot of lip products kind of repeat the same smells, like ooh, vanilla, ooh, berry or something, or like a kind of fragrancy, perfumey smell. This one's rather unique and looks pretty smooth and glossy, so let's try it out. That did not apply how I wanted. It like looks, parts of it look matte already and parts are very glossy. And this applicator is kind of difficult to use for some reason. That dried out. I'm gonna need to dip that again. But it's kind of difficult to work with. It looks a little like patchy and the coverage isn't like the same everywhere on your lip. Can you see that? So, I don't know, man. It's definitely building up on like the outside of my lips, and it's being very kind of patchy and streaky is the word. It like in the middle there won't be as much color, but on the outside it'll be like really wet and just like a lot of product going on there. But in the places where it's dry, it's kind of matte already. That really pops. Like I look super pale with this lighting, and all you can see are my lips right now. So this is quite bright for the rest of my face makeup going on today. I feel like I should do the finger trick to make sure it's not gonna get all over my teeth. So this looks really wet and glossy so far. I'm gonna wait for this to dry down a little bit. Blech. A lot on the insides of my lips, and it's not really coming off my finger when I do that with a tissue after I rub it off, so maybe it has a little bit of a stain to it. Still looks very glossy and wet, and it is not drying down. It's been on here for like a minute now. Still very glossy. So not really doing the matte thing, and I feel like this will come off very easily if I took a sip on anything right now. So I'm a person that really likes longer wearing non-transferring liquid lipsticks, like the ColourPop ones, the Ultra Mattes I can just pop on and not worry about it for hours. So I'm not as big a fan of the glossier ones that transfer a lot. I really have like, I'm feeling the need to blot to like get the extra goopiness off. Maybe I did too much. Should I blot it? I feel like that's not giving it a fair chance, but just a little bit. Oh god, I did a terrible job applying that. So a lot came off when I did that, but they do look a lot more matte and less glossy now. And it's very creamy when I rub my lips together. It feels like I'm wearing chapstick. Not drying at all because it's not dried yet. So I'm gonna give this a few minutes and let it dry down and film my other video for the day, and I'll let you know. Oh my god, it's already 7:05. Well, I always do first impressions like late in the day. Like by the time I actually set up and look presentable, it's like late in the day, and then I'm like, ooh, you know, I'll let you know how it goes throughout the day, but in reality I'm only gonna be awake for like 6 more hours, but still, we'll see. I have a feeling this isn't gonna be extremely long wearing. I don't know why, it just feels very glossy and creamy, and like it would fall right off. I'm not even gonna bother doing kiss test because I know it will come off because it's very creamy and very balmy right now, but it has dried down a little bit more to be a little more matte. It's called Berry Boost, but it's very much so a pinky red more than like a deep winter berry. So this could definitely be like a summery, bright, fun color. Definitely vivid, pigmentation's really good, taking quite a while to dry down. So I'll keep you updated. So this lip color has dried down a little bit more, a little more matte, but there is a bit of a sheen to it. Definitely a creamy texture. It doesn't feel like it's dried at all. It's not gonna make your lip lines really show up. It's a very creamy formula, kind of feels like the soft matte lip creams from NYX, but they look like less of a matte finish, if that makes any sense. P.S. my hair looks different, which I hope it does. That might be because of this video, which I will link up there because I did something in between. But this has been on for about 45 minutes and has not dried down too much more than the last time you saw me. And I thought I'd do some transfer and kiss tests just to see how it does, because I feel like this stuff is just gonna melt off or just slide off the second it contacts anything. Do you want to do a kiss test? Do you want to? Fine. Okay. Ooh, that's bad. That's some transfer right there. I was right. Does it still look okay? It's still pretty pigmented on my lips though, so like maybe you could do that a bunch of times and it would still be okay. Nope, that's still pretty bad. It does kind of leave a stain though, because when I got it on my finger before, like it's still there. So it does leave behind a stain, but it also does transfer quite a bit. So we'll see. I'll keep you updated on the wear time. I think the color is kind of getting a little more muted as time goes on, and it sinks in a little bit, which is okay because it was like too bright for what was going on my face anyways. So still very creamy even after all this came off. Let's see how hard of a time I have getting this off of my hand, and the testing will continue. My light is currently being worked on, but I'm going to show you this anyway. This is just some micellar water, see if it comes off. Came out pretty good. Tiny bit of a stain left behind, but not too bad. Oh, wow, that actually works really well. Thanks, Maxx, even though I took most of it off already. So, a little bit of a stain left behind, but micellar water does take it off pretty nicely. So that's good. You want a stain, but a stain that will come off at the end of the night. Am I right, ladies? Thumbs up. Still looks pretty good, right? Not as pigmented as it was before. I just had a full meal and it came off on my straw. Still looks pretty good, right? Yep. It's not coming off anymore, so that's good. It's still kind of like a slight tint, like a stain. Like I said, it feels very drying, and I've only had it on for 3 hours, so it definitely like dried down a little bit to a point where it's a little uncomfortable. Probably reapply now, but you don't really have to. I'm just gonna kind of leave it as the tint it is. So it's impressing me more than I thought it would, but it's also being more dry than I initially thought it would get.